Hello my friend, my name is Ngakan Widyasprana. You can call me Ngakan. My NEM is 033. Now I like to discuss about gerund and go plus ing or go followed by gerund. Hello my friend. Now we discuss about gerund. Gerund is a noun plus verb ing. For example, shop, ski, snowboard is a noun and swim is a verb. I don't like shopping. This sentence is gerund. I like swimming. I like skiing. I like snowboarding. That sentence is gerunds. Now, what different gerunds and infinite is if gerund is you noun plus verb ing, infinite is to plus base verb. For example, I hate to shop. I like to ski. I like to snowboard. I like to swim. In same sentence, you can't not use gerund and infinite. You must choose one, gerund or infinite. In infinite, you cannot write like this. I like to swimming. This is wrong. Next, gerund also can be used in verb which followed by gerund. Verb enjoy, finish, stop, quit, consider, discuss, mind, postpone, put off, keep on, think about, talk about is a verb and followed by gerund. For example, we discuss. Discuss, the main key is drive. Driving to Colorado for our vacation. When Ngakan finished blah 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 the floor, he does the furniture. The main key is sweep. Sweeping. Sweeping. Some student put off blah 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 their homework. The main key is study. Put off studying. Okay. Last topic. Go plus ing. Go plus gerund followed by gerund is certain idiomatic expression about activity. Activity like swimming, dancing, skydiving, hiking, camping, and others. For example, I'm go to skydiving right now. This sentence is not correct. It's wrong. Why? Because to is not used between go and the gerund verb. To must in front of the go. So the correct answer is I am to go skydiving right now. Okay. The second example. She likes blah 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 in the lake. The main key is fishing. To fishing. To go fishing. Fishing. She likes to go fishing in the lake. The third example. Adam likes to go to store and buy things. What's Adam likes to do? The answer is Adam like to go buy thing. Buy thing is identical with shopping. Shopping. Okay, that's all.
My name is Albertus Suryawan from C class with the number 093. As given change will explain about gerund and infinitive, especially for verb plus infinitive and verb plus infinitive or gerund. The first one is verb plus infinitive. There are two general forms in here. The first one is the positive form, which is consists of subject plus verb plus infinitive plus object. And for the negative form is subject plus not plus verb plus infinitive plus object. Infinitive here is the infinitive form of a verb, which is generally is to plus the simple form of the verb itself. The example of this type of gerund or infinitive is Tom offered to lend me some money, and the second one is I have decided to no, sorry I have decided not to keep my old car. There are also some common verbs followed by infinitives, such as want, hope, decide, seem, try, need, expect, and many more. Some already mentioned on the table on the screen. This is some exercise for for that type of gerund and infinitive. So the first one is I've decided blah 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 a new apartment. Jack promised not blah 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 late for the wedding. I would like blah 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 the Grand Canyon. I need blah 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 my home tonight. The first one is gonna be decide. I'm sorry. Um, the first one is to buy. So the sentence become I've decided to buy a new apartment. The second one is to come. So Jack promised not to come late for the wedding. The third one is to see. So I would like to see the Grand Canyon. And the fourth one is to finish. So I need to finish my homework tonight. The, the second topic I want to discuss in here is verb plus gerund or infinitive. There are, since it mentioned or in the title, it means that the verb is either can be a gerund or a infinitive, depending on the type they are using. There are two types of general form. The one which use infinitive has a general form of subject plus infinitive plus object, while the gerund types has a general form of subject plus verb ing, which is a gerund, and object. The example is it began raining and it began to rain. It this both of these sentences is have is having a say is having a same meanings, which mean it's gonna be it will be rain soon, but write in a two distinct form, one with ing, which is a gerund, and the other with infinitive, which indicates by to before the simple form of the word. There are also some common verbs followed by infinitive or gerund, such as begin, start, continue, hate, and constant. Constant here doesn't mean that someone can stand literally, but it means that someone doesn't like the idea of something. This is some exercise. Um, use the given word to create a sentences with gerunds and infinitive. The first one is hate and told to pussy salespeople. Second one is like plus get a lot of messages from my friends. The third one is love plus go to baseball games, and the fourth one is continue plus work even though everyone else stopped. For the answer, the gonna be the first one. The Gerund's form is she hates talking to pussy salespeople, and the infinitive form is she hates to talk to pussy salespeople. And the second one is like and plus get a lot of messages from my friends. So the infinitive one is I like to get a lot of messages from my friends, and the gerund one is I like to getting a lot of message from my friends. The third one is for the gerund form, it become she loves going she loves go I'm sorry she loves going to baseball games, and the infinitive form is she loves to go to the baseball game. And the fourth one is for the gerunds type, the answer will be he continue working even though everyone else stopped. And the infinitive form is he continued to work even though everyone else stopped. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kompiang Sukadharma and my student number is 83. Now I will continuing my friend's presentation. I will talk about preposition plus gerund. Preposition plus gerund. The preposition could be followed by gerund. So if we meet verb plus ing in front of the preposition, that is gerund. But not every preposition could be followed by gerund. Okay, let's break down it. First, we will discuss about the preposition followed by gerund. We know the examples of preposition is in, on, at, about, to, etc. and many more. So if we meet the preposition and we will concatenate two sentences and the second sentence on dependent sentence, the first word is verb, we will convert the word or the verb to the verb plus ing. Okay, let's take examples. First, we have sentence Kate invited on coming with us. So in this sentence, we know on is preposition. So the gerund is in front of preposition, which in this sentence is coming. Coming came from word come plus ing. In this subsection, I will explain about not every preposition could be followed by gerund. Why not every preposition could be followed by gerund? Because there is word to in preposition, which to is used in to infinitive to. So not every word or not every sentence can be used or can be followed by gerund. Then how to make to followed by gerund? Thus to could be followed by gerund if those phrase before to preposition is exist, one of this phrase. Okay, let's take examples. So I have sentence I'm looking forward to going to the zoo. We can see here if looking forward is exist before the to preposition. Because of that, we can use gerund after the to preposition. Okay? Okay, let's take exercises. The first question is, I don't know how to thanks blank blank blank. The verb is help me. The answer is, I don't know how to thanks for, because for its preposition, the verb help will be verb plus ing, will be gerund. So I don't know how to thanks for helping me. In this section, I will explain about by and with to express something is done. So basically, by and with is followed by noun. Also, by and with used to express something is done. By plus gerund also express something is done too. So if we want use gerund to express something is done, we can use by before the gerund. So let's take an examples. I have one sentence here. The sentence is my mom turned off the radio by pushing the power button. In this sentence, gerund is exist. The gerund is pushing. So push plus verbing become pushing. Before the gerund, there is by to express something is done. Okay, let's take an exercise. I have one question here. Please fill the blank and complete the sentence. Okay, the answer of this question is students practice written English by writing. Composition. The verb write will be a gerund and converted to writing. So the answer is student practice written English by writing composition. Okay, that is my presentation about preposition plus gerund and with and by to express something is done. Thank you for listening my video.
Hello, my name is Yauw Fang and my number is 078. Okay, at this time I will explain about using gerund as subject and using it plus to infinitive. Next. Part 13.7 using gerunds as subject and using it plus infinitive. We look part A. Part A, riding horse is fun. The gerund is riding as subject, and we can change this sentence using it plus infinitive to be like part B. It is fun to ride horse. We look this it and infinitive is to ride. Part A and part B have the same meaning, but the gerund riding is changed using it and infinitive to ride. Okay, we look part C. Coming to class on time is important. Okay, the gerund is coming. We can change the sentence using it plus infinitive to be it is important because the gerund is coming and the infinitive is to come to class on time. How about if the sentence to ride horse is fun? Okay, it's also correct but less common. Okay, next. We do exercise 20. Gerund as subject. Direction. Create sentence with the same meaning by using a gerund as a subject. Number 1. It is important to get daily exercise. Okay, we look infinitive to get. And then the gerund is getting. Yeah, the verb of infinitive we plus verb ing to be a getting. Getting daily exercise is important. Okay, like that. And number 2, it isn't hard to make friends. We look, the infinitive is to make, and the gerund is making. Making friends isn't hard. Number 3, it is easy to cook rice. We look infinitive to cook, and the gerund is cooking, like that. Cooking rice is easy. Okay, number 4, it is relaxing to take a long walk. Infinitive to take, and the gerund is taking. Taking a long walk is relaxing. Number 5, it is difficult to learn a second language. Look, the infinitive to learn and the gerund is learning. Learning a second language is difficult. Aduh, salah. Then I explain about it plus to infinitive using for someone. We look part A. You should study hard. We can change the sentence of part A to be part B with the pattern it is plus adjective plus for someone plus infinitive phrase. Look part A. You should study hard, and then the part B to be it is the adjective important for someone is for you because the subject is you, and infinitive phrase is to study hard. Part A and part B have a similar meaning. It's same like part C and D. Mary should study hard. We can change to be it is important for Mary to study hard. It is same for part E and F. Part E we don't have to go to meeting, so we can change part E to be it is necessary for us to go to meeting. Okay, part G and H also the same. Part G a dog can talk, and part A it is impossible for a dog to talk. Okay, next. Okay, exercise 23. Direction. Use the given information to complete each sentence. Use for someone and an infinitive phrase in its completion. Number 1. Students should do their homework. Okay, the answer is it is important for students because the subject students and the infinitive phrase is to do their homework. Okay, number 2. Teacher should speak clearly. We can change this sentence to be it is important for teacher to speak clearly like this. And number 3, we don't have to hurry. We can change this sentence to be there's plenty of time. It isn't necessary for us to hurry. Okay, like that. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Kadek Pramesti, name 68. I will explain about expressing purpose with in order to and for. Expressing purpose in Indonesia means menyatakan pendapat, and we can use in order to and for to answer the question of why. For the example is, why did you go to the post office? And the answer can be A, B, C, D, and E. The number A, I went to the post office because I wanted to mail a letter. Because I wanted to mail a letter is the purpose why the subject go to the post office. And the number B, I went to the post office in order to mail a letter. In order to mail a letter has the same meaning with because I wanted to mail a letter. And the number C, I went to the post office to mail a letter. To mail a letter in conversation, in order is frequently omitted. So the number C has the same meaning with the number B and the number A. And the number D, I went to the post office for some stamps. For is also used to express purpose, but it is a preposition and is followed by a noun phrase. So after for has to a noun phrase, not a verb. And the number E, I went to the post office to buy some stamps. If we choose to, uh, it has to follow it by a verb phrase, not a noun phrase. For the incorrect sentence is, I went to the post office for to buy some stamps. You have to choose for or to, not together. And another incorrect is, I went to the post office for buying some stamps. After for is has to noun phrase, not a verb. So buying is not a good uh, word to add here. For the exercise, the number 1, I take long walks, blank, 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 relax. Relax is a verb, not a noun phrase, so you have to choose in order to or to here. And number 2, I'm going to school, blank, 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 a good education. A good education is a noun phrase, so you have to choose for here. And number 3, I would turn on the radio, blank, 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 listen to the news. Listen is a verb, so you have to choose in order to or to hear. And the number 4, Mr. Wong works in his garden, blank, 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 the pure pleasure of it. The pure pleasure of it is a noun phrase, so you have to choose 4 here. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to our lesson on infinitive with to and enough with me, Audy Cipta. ID number 13. So, how to use the word to and enough correctly? To and enough are used to indicate degree. They tell how much or how little something is. They are oftentimes used with adjective, but we can also be used with nouns and adverbs. Let's start with the first word to. Infinitive often follow expression with to. To is an adverb which means more than sufficient or excessive. It has a negative effect. To comes in front of an adjective. So, the formula is to plus adjective plus for someone plus infinitive. For the example, a guitar is too heavy to lift. That box is too heavy for me to lift. That box is too heavy for James to lift. The second one is the words enough. Infinitive often follow expression with enough. It means sufficient, and it usually has a positive effect. Enough could be an adjective or an adverb. If it is an adjective, we can find it before the noun in the sentence. So, the formula is enough plus noun plus infinitive. For the example, we have enough money to travel. We have enough food to lunch. In the sentence, our nouns are money and food. Notice that enough comes before nouns. Therefore, enough here is an adjective. It modifies the nouns money and food. If it is an adverb, we can find it after adjective or adverb in the sentence. So the formula is adjective or adverb plus enough plus infinitive. For the example, you are old enough to decide for yourself. I think we are early enough to get good seats. Notice that in the sentence says enough comes after adjective old, in the irregular adverb early. For our exercise, complete the sentence by choosing from the words in italics. Use to or enough plus an infinitive. The first one, most people are blank a refrigerator without help. The correct answers are too weak to live. The second one, my suitcase isn't blank anymore clothes. The correct answers are large enough to hold. And the third, Hans is blank into Angela's doghouse. The correct answers are too big to get. And the last, did you have blank the test? The correct answers are enough time to finish. That's all about our lesson. Thank you for your attention. See you.